Hello everyone. If you're wondering how my weekend went, I customized a suitcase, and if you're wondering how my day's going today, I dyed a vintage bullet bra black, and I also styled a wig. And you may be asking yourself, why? Why? Well, I've been planning this for about a year, and I've been harping on this for about 2 or 3 months, but I'm finally in the green light stages of my Desperately Seeking Susan style tribute. If you don't already know, Desperately Seeking Susan was directed by Susan Seidelman in 1985. It stars Madonna, Rosanna Arquette, Aidan Quinn, Laurie Metcalf, and has some pretty sneaky cameos from Giancarlo Esposito, John Turturro, and Rocket's Red Glare. If you know, you know. I wanted to do this project originally in April of this year because it would have been the 40th anniversary of the release, but I didn't quite anticipate how many little mini projects were going to pop up as a result of me doing this tribute in the way that I particularly want, but I finally did it. Dyeing this bullet bra was the last project on this list, and I'm so excited that in the next couple of days, hopefully within the week, I will have shot and cobbled together all of the outfits that I'm going to recreate or mirror or be inspired by. And now's your chance. Now's your chance to run over to HBO Max or Prime or just good old-fashioned piracy and watch this film. Maybe just to have some depth of appreciation for what I'm trying to do, what I'm trying to bring. If you don't get a chance to before I drop this particular project, no worries, because I will be kind of like superimposing scenes from the movie to the particular outfit that is being inspired by that scene. And I think I'll do a pretty good job of giving you a taste of what the film is like, but there's nothing quite like sitting down to watch this movie for the first time. For me, that was when I was 13, and I was instantly obsessed with the costumes in this film and have just been sort of obsessed with it since. Sort of rediscovered my passion and love for the fashion in this movie, and have been sort of acquiring pieces in my wardrobe to mirror and mimic the fantabulous fashion direction led by the movie's costume designer Santo Loquasto. He actually sought a lot of inspiration from Madonna's own personal wardrobe because she's just a style icon like that. And there's a lot of love and compassion and empathy and tribute to the underground and fashion scene in New York in the 80s. It's been described as a new wave screwball movie. It's been described as a cult feminist classic. I think it would really enrich your life if you were to go check it out. And hopefully my silly little tribute will also speak to the film's legacy and continuing relevance. So over the next couple of days, I'll probably be dropping like one long form video and just like peppering in some shorts until I'm ready for the official debut. It's a big undertaking for me. I'm thinking of editing this stuff on my computer and not just CapCut. I'm gonna have to figure out how to download the entire movie to like snip into little scenes. It's big. I am not a tech savvy person. I don't do fancy edits, I don't do fancy stuff. I wanted to do it fancy style for this one because it's just so special to me. So just bear with me over the next however long this takes. One thing to tide you over besides this one long form video and couple of shorts that I'm going to be releasing is this playlist that I made called Desperately Seeking Stranger Seeking Susan. As of now, it is a 4-hour playlist of music that I think kind of encapsulates the vibe of this film. It's really fun, it's really fresh. A lot of it is vintage or vintage inspired, so I would say if you're looking for a new fun playlist to jam out to in May, I would highly recommend this particular playlist. It will of course be linked below, along with my Spotify profile in general. After this project is done and released and I'm feeling good about it and I've debuted it and it's there, I do have a couple of upcoming things that I'm looking to get into that I'll just go through really quickly right now to gauge interest levels and get feedback or whatever. So one thing I want to do is talk about some plus size specific fashion takes that I have, just my perspective on fashion as a plus size person. I want to do a video essay that is a rebuttal to Mina Leigh's Death of Personal Style video. You know, no, I'm not a hater, I just have some thoughts. I want to do a lookbook for loungewear. Being a stay-at-home work girly, I do love to get into niche little fashion outfits with minimal effort, and comfort being the #1 factor I consider. And so I would love to do a little lookbook of all of the little homegrown, homespun outfits that I come up with every day. And like tips and tricks for how you can pull off a low energy serve on those days where you need a serving pick-me-up without all of the effort involved. I of course want to do more Bimbazar looks, a Bimbazar lookbook, more Coketamine looks, a Coketamine lookbook. If you don't know, those are 2 aesthetics I made up for my own amusement, where I combine Bimbacore with Weirdcore and Coquette with Weirdcore. So I love those 2. I'm eating those up like breakfast. I do have a couple of more of those style of outfits in the chamber ready to go. And I mean, just as always, I always have like random little ideas cooking about different things I might want to talk about, like aesthetic beauty, what I consider beautiful, what I think should and shouldn't be considered beautiful, what I think beauty should and shouldn't mean, you know, stuff like that. So I just kind of have like a lot cooking. Hopefully this kind of trending upward energy level of mine will continue, and I'll be able to do fun stuff and have fun doing it, and maybe you will too. Feel free to leave questions, comments, and concerns in the comments. I'm always curious to hear from you. If you can think of a sort of like fashion themed topic that you'd be curious for me to cover, I'd love to hear about that too. And until next time, bye!